It was the third Sunday of October, and during the fall, it's not a nice idea to be at home. Unlike the other states of US, Texas shows a late fall. So obviously, it's not possible for us to go anywhere inside Texas to experience fall foliage. And that is why we decided to visit a different place which is very famous and very beautiful. It was about 8:45 when we started for the trip. Hello there, we are going to Houston again, but this time it's for some religious purpose. We decided to have our breakfast on our way. As per Google, it was about 4 hours to reach the exact place where we wanted to go. On our way, we had sprouts, noodles, and other types of snacks. It was a sunny day and we were really enjoying our ride. So we are here at the gas station to freshen up and have something to eat.
But I'm full.
Here we saw something which is very rare. In India, we used to see this kind of mobile vehicles to sell food, but after coming to US is for the first time I was seeing this. This is for the fourth time we were visiting Houston for trip, but apart from this, we visited it quite a few times for taking flights, etc. And every time we planned for this, we were in hurry. We actually never got to see its actual beauty. Houston is a big city and it's, I think, the most populous one among all the cities which are there in Texas. There are several state parks situated near Houston. But as I already mentioned in the first part of this video, that this trip was not only meant for pleasure, it was of course a pleasurable trip for us, but we were going to a specific place in Texas to gather some important information about something that we really needed to know. Generally, in all of our trips, we stop at every 100 miles, and this time it was McDonald's. Right now we are in our second stop. This is the second stop that we have taken, and I don't know how many extra stops we will require to take after this. Let's see what happens. I don't know how Google calculates the exact time to be taken to reach a particular destination, but for us, stopping at every 100 miles, we needed 6 hours to reach the place where the Google shows that it requires only 4 hours. Of course, it's not possible that we wasted 2 hours extra. Though this time is not meant to see the fall colors in Texas, still we could see few of the trees where there is a change in the color of their leaves. Our destination was Houston Durga Bari. It's a famous temple of Houston where mainly Goddess Durga is worshipped every day. We reached there at about 2:45 p.m. and that was not the correct time for the puja or worship.
Turn left, then take the second left.
My daughter tries to avoid the loud noise, and she knows that whenever we visit a place where this kind of puja rituals are going on, there is obviously loud noise, and she tries to cover her ears to avoid that noise. This temple was extremely beautiful, as you can see here, and Not only the idol that is worshipped, there was amazing decoration and the total ambience was so peaceful. As I already mentioned that we reached that place quite late where all the rituals were already over and there was no one inside that hall since we went there that day to gather some information. So we wanted to meet someone and we were searching for the other people. There was no one around this place, so we went outside this hall and then we spotted another place where there was an auditorium. This place was equally decorated. Actually, this place is maintained by a society which is known as Durga Bari society, and there are lots of amenities and facilities provided to the people. I don't know whether this is only for the members or outsiders as well, but I have seen people learning classical dances, and this auditorium is specifically used for this purpose, that is practicing the dance, music, etc. After this, we went to another block where there is a room inside which this type of chairs and tables were set for mass gathering. There we saw a teacher teaching Bengali language to the students online. Since we came here, once we visited the DFW Hindu temple, and after this is the second temple that we were visiting that day. Though I don't want to compare these two, but one thing is for sure that the way we the Bengalis worship our deities and the specific types of rituals that we follow while worshipping or praying to the god, that are not actually followed in Hindu DFW temple, but we have found that here. At last we have found the main priest of this temple and we have gathered the information what we needed, and after that there was time for lunch. We chose an Indian restaurant and the name was Peacock, and the food was really awesome. Though the recipe that they followed to prepare chicken 65 was really unique, but it tasted very good. Apart from chicken 65, we ordered the hot favorite of this place, that is chicken tikka masala and butter naan. Along with that, there was guntur chicken and chicken lollipop. Of course, those were served with rice, one of our staple food. It was about 5 p.m. when we started for our home. Nowadays, sun disappears fast and it's about 6:30 or 7. The sun sets and the moon appears in the sky. So we were about to see a very beautiful sunset. On our way back, we stopped less frequently than what we did while we were going for the Houston Durga Bari. While we were reaching there, we stopped about 3 times. But on our way back, it was only once because the kids fell asleep. Here in this video, you can see the red color on the top of the trees, but actually this is not the fall color. The last rays of the sun are falling on these trees and making the color appear red. It was so wonderful. Though we could not see the sunset actually, but we could see the change of color of the sky, and this is the famous statue of Sam Houston that I have tried to take the video of. This is the only place where we stopped on our way back, and it was an amazing view of the birds flying here and there, their chirping sounds, the shadow of the trees falling on our car with an orange background. It was so nice to see this. We reached home that day at about 10:30 p.m. So it was about 5 hours and 30 minutes. It was nice experience to visit this temple, and those who plan to visit, please Google the hours of puja rituals to be performed. It was the end of the day and our one-day trip as well. Thank you for watching.